Long ago, in the heart of the Omo Valley, nestled between towering baobabs and whispering grasslands, there was a village called Ogundani. The people of Ogundani lived in harmony, guided by the wisdom of their elders and the sacred rhythm of their ancestral drum, which hung in the village square. This was no ordinary drum. It was carved from the wood of the ancient Iroko tree, blessed by the village priestess and believed to hold the voice of the forest. Whenever danger approached, whenever great news needed to be shared, the drum would speak, not in words, but in rhythms that the elders understood. But over the years, the younger generation began to laugh at the old ways. Drums do not talk, they would say. We have messengers and runners. Why wait for wood to beat wisdom? Among these doubters was a bold young hunter named Tajiri. Tajiri was strong, clever, and proud. He believed that bravery was enough to protect a village, more than any drum ever could. One day, he marched into the village square and stood before the great drum. "Let us see if this drum is truly wise," he said, and with a mocking smile, he struck it 3 times in mockery. Dum, dum, dum. The drum remained silent. That night, the winds changed. The air grew thick with unease. In the shadows of the forest, eyes glowed. It was the Njerbe, a silent tribe of raiders who wore masks made from bone and ash. They had never attacked Ogundani before, not while the drum stood watch. But now the drum had been insulted. Its spirit was quiet. As the village slept, the Njerbe crept in. Suddenly, from the deepest part of the forest came a thunderous beat. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. The elders woke first. "The drum speaks," cried Grandmother Zue, the oldest woman in Ogundani. "It warns of danger from the east." Without hesitation, the villagers gathered, armed with spears, fire, and courage. Tajiri, guilt burning in his heart, led the defense. When the Njerabe arrived, they were met not with silence, but with a united village, prepared and unafraid. The raiders fled, never to return. The next morning, Tajiri stood before the drum again, this time with reverence. He bowed low and spoke softly. "I was wrong to doubt. Wisdom wears many shapes." From then on, the villagers, young and old, learned the rhythms of the drum. They knew that tradition was not weakness, but strength passed down through sound and silence. The drum of the talking forest continued to beat through the generations, guarding Ogundani, not just with sound, but with the unity it inspired. Moral: never mock the wisdom of your roots. What protected your ancestors may one day protect you. Kindly follow our page on Instagram and YouTube for more African tales.